Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Wednesday's Reflexology Wisdom. And today we are still in the United States. We are in Tacoma, Washington State, and these feet are the feet of Linda Frank, who is the principal of the Reflexology Academy Northwest. Is that correct?
Yes.
I have said it right.
You have. Woo!
You don't know how many takes this has taken before I've got this one right. And we are going to be doing more work on our 3 ways to work the, and today it's going to be working the mid spine. So we're going to be giving you 3 fabulous techniques, and with no more waffle from me, we're going to get straight onto the feet. Linda, tell me, whereabouts are we talking about? So we've got lumbar spine from the medial malleolus to a little dip point just here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got thoracic spine from the dip point to the bunion point. Whereabouts would you say that the mid back pain is for you?
Mid-thoracic.
Mid-thoracic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sort of scapula downwards.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. So as you could see, just as Linda was saying, scapula downwards, I was just drawing my finger down this area just here. So obviously we've got the cervical up here, so it's going to be below that. We've got the lumbar spine down here, so it's going to be above that. So we're going to be wanting to work this area here between my 2 finger points. Let's just put a little bit of lotion on. Make sure we've got a nice area to work. Now, Linda, do you know if this is muscular or is it a skeletal pain that you have?
I think it's mostly muscular.
Muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I'm really, really glad you said that. Okay, so we've got the hard bony edge of the foot. That represents the skeletal cervical spine, the actual vertebral spine. We've then, if we come this way, that would then represent the erector spinae muscles that support the spine. So this is the area that we're wanting to work for muscular back ache. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to do a lovely sweep. It's called an erector spinae sweep. We're going to use the thenar prominence of the thumb and we're going to just sweep down just to start with, just to really loosen off the area. That's just going to be really nice. Linda, how does that feel?
Oh, it's wonderful. I think you need to do it a little more though for me to be able to really
Is that
feel
right?
it.
Really?
Yeah, just a few more times.
I love it. Excellent. And this is the thing. If you've got a client that's saying that feels good, then do it more. So don't worry about just repeating 3 lines because you're working a line. We're wanting our clients to be happy with what we're doing. The next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to work the lateral spine. A lot of people will be thinking, oh, I've just got to stay on this area here. That's not quite true, because especially with muscular pain, we're wanting to incorporate some meridian work. So this is going to be the urinary bladder meridian, but it's also the leg and arm reflex. So we're going to bring the camera around. So the arm and leg reflex running down the edge of the foot. And I'm going to do a classic hooking technique. So I've got my thumb clearly on the sole of the foot and we're hooking into the arm and leg reflex, which is also the urinary bladder meridian. And the urinary bladder meridian runs right up the erector spinae muscles. I'm going to put this one to a different angle so you can see that a little bit clearer. As you can see, my thumb is a good distance away from my middle finger that's doing the work, because the last thing we want to do is to create a pinching effect. So you don't want to have your thumb close like that. You want to have your thumb right away from your working finger.
Right about there. Yeah.
Just there, that's feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we've got an area that's feeling good, again, we would stop on it and we'll rotate. Tell me when you feel that that feels it's done its job, Linda.
Okay. We might be here a while.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, it's heavenly.
Good.
Hmm. Hang in there, viewers. I won't keep you too long. Oh, it's heaven. Oh
Good.
my goodness.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to move fingers. One thing, just a tip for you, don't wear out your fingers, just you using the same finger all the time. Did you even notice I changed fingers?
I didn't. No.
Okay. You'll be able to watch it when you see it on the video.
Okay. Oh,
Is it still nice?
yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
And this is the thing. Your client will just innately know when something feels right. But we're still working right on the side of the foot here. Right on the side. If I just angle the foot around a little bit, you'll be able to see that a little bit better.
And this knee is the knee that gives me problems.
Ah!
The pes anserinus, the medial leg sartorius and gracilis are problematic, and my elbow, my right elbow.
You've just said something that just matches perfectly. Okay, I'm going to move the camera around because I need to show something.
Okay.
You just got me so excited. So the area that Linda was referring to and got me all excited, she was talking about her knee and her elbow. So this area here, which is exactly where I was working, is the lateral tuberosity, also known as the waistline guideline. And this is where she's waxing lyrical about fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. But it is also the knee and elbow reflex. So this is absolutely perfect how we have got a connection between her mid-back pain and also other areas of her body that are matching up to the same reflex.
It was a little above, a little above the, yeah,
That's it.
yeah, more on
So that's the soft flesh just above the knee on the leg, but perfectly matching with your back issue, perfectly matching with the knee issue. I just love it when we make connections. It's so exciting. So we did promise you 3 techniques. So we're going to come back round for working onto the erector spinae itself. Okay, so the technique that we're going to use is a knuckling sweep down the erector spinae. So we have already worked this area with the equivalent of an effleurage with our thenar prominence. Now we're going to be getting in with the equivalent of a petrissage onto this muscle. And just remembering, we're not working the hard bony edge. We are not working the sole of the foot. We are working on the kind of the smooth edge as we come around the side of the foot. This then represents that musculature for the erector spinae. And what I'm doing is I'm being quite careful. I've got my thumb inside my index finger and we're creating this lovely sweep. Again, it's good. Excellent. I'm not working too firmly because we are bone on bone just here, which of course if we were going too firm it really would be painful. Then that wouldn't be good. We're wanting to keep you in a parasympathetic receiving state. If you're not quite sure what that is, we will be explaining that one after we have finished this series of 3 ways to work these reflexes. So there we go, we've seen 3 ways to work mid-back pain for muscular issues. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the lovely Linda Frank who I've just been working on. Linda, so what we've done so far is to actually say which technique did you prefer, but we did 3 very different techniques here, all of which actually are supporting and building on each other. So would you say that there was one that you actually preferred, or did it feel like that this was a cohesive synergistic set of treatments?
Definitely felt synergistic. The effleurage that you began with was fabulous because I felt the tissue sort of tugging gently on the base, on the head of the metatarsal. And so that really felt good. It felt like it was a necessary sort of stretch.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then certainly working the lateral side of the foot. The lateral edge was also just delicious.
On the lateral spine.
Lateral spine.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And then, of course, I love them.
You like that too? Oh, that's good. This is great. So all 3 techniques, highly recommended by Linda here. You heard it here first. If you didn't know these techniques before, that's absolutely fabulous, because now you can add them to your toolkit and your reflexology techniques. Next week, we will come back with another 3 ways to work and then whatever it is that we decide to do. And guys, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I want to have a variety of techniques to work whatever it is that you keep on coming across, do let me know. Put your comments in the comments below here on the YouTube channel, when you're on YouTube, and then I will endeavour to do my very best to get what you are wanting from this channel. So from Tacoma in Washington State, goodbye until the next time. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you very much for watching.